Of Apple's current renaissance, and Lorene and I have a wonderful family together. I'm pretty sure none of this would have happened if I hadn't been fired from Apple. It was awful tasting medicine, but I guess the patient needed it. Sometimes life's going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking, don't settle.
To me, they said, "Hey, we want you to talk about Office, Microsoft." Hey, what is it, guys? It can be HD here. So first off, we're going to every
Hey guys, and welcome to the second episode of How to Become a Tech YouTuber. And if you haven't seen the first episode, then make sure to go check the link in the description below and you could go to that video. And also follow the playlist that I'm going to make so that you can keep up with every episode in the series so you don't miss any episode. But this episode is about equipment, and if you remember from the first episode, that was preparation. And now that you prepared yourself to make your channel, you're going to need some equipment. But before we do that, I'm going to go read the quote of this episode. So today's quote is from the one and only Austin Nawachukwu, and he's a pretty famous tech YouTuber, and he said, "People just need to relax and just make content, laugh out loud." And he commented that on my last episode, and you could go check out the comment there. But that's some pretty good advice because you basically just want to start making content, and you don't need the best equipment, but you just need the essentials, like a camera obviously, because you can't make video without a camera. And you also do need good audio. And if you don't have good audio, then you're probably going to be using the camera microphone built in, and it's probably not that great, as you can see here. And if you don't have good lighting, then your video could look like this, which could really make or break a video. But enough of me, let's see what some other YouTubers think about what equipment you should be buying when you're starting a tech channel.
Hello, it's me, Canoopsy, and let's talk about equipment and gear. Now before we start talking about what you should buy or what you shouldn't buy, let's talk about a few small details about not only what you already have, but making videos in general. So everybody pretty much says this: start with what you already have. Use your phone, use a microphone that you already have, use an old camcorder, just start making videos, learn how to make videos, just start making stuff. That's all you have to do. That's the first thing you should be doing. Let's also talk about triangles. You know I like triangles, but there's a triangle to make a perfect video. It consists of 3 points: your video, your audio, and your story. Now, for example, if you have an absolutely amazing story, but your video and audio are not very good, then no one's really going to see your story because they're going to be focused on what your video looks like or what it sounds like. So we've talked about using what you already have and the triangle method of making an awesome video. Let's talk about your next steps. So you have an amazing story in mind, you know how you're going to film it, you know how you're going to record the audio. What should you be buying equipment-wise to take your video quality to the next level? Besides using your 4K phone, I can really recommend using the Panasonic G7. It's very affordable and it shoots 4K, which is extremely awesome. I believe it was about $500 for Black Friday or Boxing Day. So that's a pretty good deal for that camera. So look out for that if it's on sale again. Gets you into the 4K game, gets you into a professional DSLR game, and it's a really, really good option. Now for audio, I recommend something like the Blue Yeti or the Blue Snowball. These are just really sort of good overall microphones. They're not really extremely professional audio, they still use USB, but it's great if you're trying to learn how to use a microphone in general. They offer different pickup patterns, and they're just pretty good microphones overall. So there you go. There's a few options for video and audio, but mainly focus on the triangle method. I keep pointing that out, and use what you already have. Make sure your video quality, your audio quality, and your story is all on point, because if it is, you're gonna have an excellent video overall.
Okay guys, so my pick for YouTube equipment is kind of different. Generally people go out and say a tripod, a video head, get a slider. If you already have most of that, then I would recommend getting something quite a bit different. It is this. And you might be wondering, what is this exactly? And that is actually a turntable. And you might have seen it. However, what it actually does is you place a product on it and it spins in 360 degrees. So it creates a really nice cinematic effect on your videos. And you can place boxes on this. You can place like anything you really thought of. And the one I have is a 12-inch. There is a 9-inch, 12-inch, a 24-inch, and it is a bit pricey, which is why I said obviously you should have the main gear first, like the tripod and video head, etc. But this is a really nice added piece to your like equipment selection. So like you're seeing on screen right now, you can get a wide variety of shots, and it does improve the looks on your video.
Hey guys, I'm Miles Somerville. I run a YouTube channel called Miles Tech. And the piece of gear that I'd recommend for starting YouTubers is the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti is a very inexpensive and a very affordable mic for the quality that you get. I'm actually using it right now, so the audio you hear right now is from the Blue Yeti. You can pick it up for about 99 bucks on Amazon or B&H or wherever. And they have multiple color options. I like the space gray in particular, or the black and silver model, which I have here. So yeah, I've had this since August and I've loved the mic so far. And if you want a bit of an upgrade from the Blue Snowball, which is also a really good mic for about 50 bucks, then the Blue Yeti is also really cool. So the thing that differentiates this mic from the Blue Snowball is all the different pattern controls and gain controls that are actually built into the mic on the back of the mic. So besides the mic, another piece of gear that I actually really like to recommend is you're using your phone as your main camera, because as you can see here, you can produce some really good quality with your smartphone if you have the right apps, you know the right controls, you know what you're doing. Just learning something for about a couple minutes and you can produce some really good quality video on a smartphone. So just recommending that, and thanks to Denzel for having me on the channel and on this episode, and I guess on to the next person. Later.
Hey, I'm Joel Duff, and thanks to Denzel for having me on this series. So to me, there's 4 parts that make up a good YouTube channel, and that's consistency, personality, audio, and video quality. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about video quality. So what goes on behind the scenes of video is lighting. Now, most people think that video quality has to do with either the lens you're using or the camera you're using, what resolution, things like that. So lighting is going to give you good color reproduction, white balance, and less noise because of your low ISO setting. So there's 2 types of light. There's natural and artificial light. Natural, of course, is going to be the sun, and that's going to give you really good daylight. Very easy way to get into shooting videos because you don't have to buy anything extra. But if you're like me and you shoot indoors or at night, then you're going to need artificial light. Specifically, I have 2 softboxes that I got from Fancier Studios for under 90 bucks. There's a lot of good budget options on Amazon that you can find, and they're all about the same. Now, even though these are a somewhat budget option, if you do need to save even more money, you can go to your local hardware store and get just some clamp lights or desk lights and put in daylight bulbs in those and use those, hook them up wherever you can. So just make sure you have somewhere between the 5,000 and 6,500K range. As far as your temperature goes, I tend to stick around 5,500. So if you ever get bored and you want to change it up a little bit, I would definitely recommend some RGB lights using the Philip Hughes or LifeX or something else like that. And it definitely sets the mood and kind of gives you a different look to your videos, which look pretty nice. Here, I'll show you. That's how you do it.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Graham, and if you're getting started on YouTube, you really need to have some sort of gear. Audio is definitely the most important piece of gear you can have, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about budget gear. Right here, I have the Zoom H1, which is my current audio interface, and then I have the Rode Video Mic Go on top of the camera, directly plugged into the Zoom H1, because I just think when the Rode Video Mic Go is plugged directly into the camera, it has a little bit of a background noise. But anyway, the Zoom H1 is a great portable audio recorder, and I think it will be great for you starters out there. Now, I picked this up on eBay a few weeks ago for under $100, and that's actually a great price. So if you can afford this, I would definitely recommend you go pick this up. And if you have a little bit more of a budget, definitely go check out the Rode Video Mic Go, which I also purchased a little while ago back on eBay. So if you don't have that type of budget, some shotguns I recommend for your camera are the Techstar SGC598, or just an all-around microphone is pretty good. I also recommend, if you don't have even that type of budget, you could go on Amazon or eBay and find some type of cheap budget portable audio recorder, or on eBay you could check out some lavalier microphones that are good too. So thanks Denzel for having me, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Hey, what's going on guys, it's Akhil here, and when I started out on YouTube, I swear I had no idea of what was required and what was not to make good videos. The quality of my videos, I would say, was worse.
Well, watching other YouTubers' videos and just like comparing their videos to that of mine in terms of quality, my videos weren't good at all.
But only then, on watching other popular YouTubers' videos, well, not only in tech but also in other fields, I understood that your content is always more important than the quality of your videos.
I know, you people might be thinking, what am I talking? But people judge you on the way you approach your topic and narrate it to them in such a way that they interact with you and get a fair insight of the topic.
Again, as you are developing, as you are showing considerable progress, try your best to improve your production quality.
I had improved my video quality, but my audio was something which I had to improve. Again, as I told you, it is the way you narrate a topic to your audience, but what's the use when you're not clear to them? So I got this simple lavalier microphone from New York for about $10 or $12 on eBay, and for now it's doing a pretty good job. Well, there are some really awesome microphones out there, but they are pretty expensive. And also, keeping the size of my audience in mind, this one's doing a pretty good job for now, but I'll definitely ensure upgrading to a better microphone in the near future. But always remember, the content of your videos is always more important over the quality of your videos, and try and narrate a particular topic you have chosen in the best manner you can to your audience.
And that's basically it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for all the feedback and support you've been giving me in this series, and thanks to all the YouTubers who have been participating in this series and who will participate in future episodes, so major thanks to you guys. But make sure to go check the links in the description below to see all of the equipment featured in this video, so you can go check them out. But that's pretty much it. Make sure to go follow me on social media. All the links are down below as well. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of How to Become a Tech YouTuber. Also, there's something else I forgot to mention. All the links on my videos are all magic links, and they're my affiliate program for me to get commission for the products that they click or whatever. You know, like Amazon affiliate, but it's just a different affiliate website. So if you see magic links down there, it's just a link to Amazon page, and if you buy the product, I get a certain percentage. So just to let you guys know, I want to be honest, but if you can use those links to help me out, if you want to support the channel. But yeah, I might make a video explaining what magic links are and stuff, but just want to tell you that before I end the video. But yeah, thanks.